Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Sports Blog. I'm Jose, the sports gamer, and there's another trade. The Rays participate in a 3-team trade. The Rays, the Tigers, and the Mariners. First of all, I'd like to say that the Rays, after studying the stats, the Rays actually had the shortest end of the stick when it comes to the trade, and here's why. David Price is leaving Tampa Bay, and clearly look at these stats. Just look. The Rays have a 3.62 ERA. Price has a 3.11 ERA. The Rays are 53 and 55. That's a win percentage of .491. David Price has 11 wins and 8 losses, and that's a win percentage of .579. The Rays have a WHIP of 1.24. David Price has a WHIP of 1.05. So the Rays, when it comes to pitching, they really ended up short. Were they really that desperate to trade David Price? Now he's going to the Tigers, and they really needed him when it comes to pitching. The Tigers have a 4.02 ERA as a team. They do, however, have 58 wins and 46 losses for a win percentage of .558. And the Tigers have a 1.31 WHIP. So the Tigers end up winning on the trade because, well, they're gonna win more. Their ERA is gonna get even lower. I mean, it's gonna be lower than it is, and their WHIP will decrease. Now, Smiley, is it right? Drew Smiley is traded to the Tampa Bay Rays from Detroit. His ERA is 9.93. The Tigers' ERA is 4.02. Smiley had 6 wins and 9 losses for a win percentage of .400. The Tigers, however, had 58 wins, 46 losses with a win percentage of .558, like I said with previously with the well anyway. And Smiley had a 1.35 WHIP, while the Tigers had 1.31 WHIP. So the Tigers end up getting rid of Smiley. Sorry, not get rid of, but they end up trading Smiley, and they are once again winners in the trade. And Tampa Bay once again on the short end of the trading stick. I mean, seriously? Okay. Now, Nick Franklin traded to the Tampa Bay Rays from the Seattle Mariners. His batting average is a 128 batting average, but the Mariners batting average is 244. The Franklin only had 2 RBIs, but it's because he didn't play much during the regular season, but still. The Mariners have 389 RBIs, He has a 192 on base percentage, while the Mariners have a 298 on base percentage. Franklin had a 170 slugging percentage, while the Mariners had a 371 slugging percentage. So overall, what I'm saying here is that the Mariners end up getting a good deal in right here because they end up trading someone that I don't think they actually needed. But look at here, traded to the Rays. The Rays had a 253 batting average, 407 RBIs, 327 on base percentage, and a slugging percentage of 381. The Mariners yet again ending up with a short end of the trading stick. I mean, seriously, it was like they weren't even trying. Let's just hope that these players that are traded to the Rays get developed and will end up with a great future. You never know, but still. Austin Jackson from the Tigers gets traded to the Seattle Mariners. Jackson had a 273 batting average, while the Tigers had 277 batting average, and that's of course the Tigers are one of the better offensive teams in the majors. So Jackson has 33 RBIs, while the Tigers have 473 RBIs. Jackson had a 332 on base percentage, and the Tigers end up with 330 on base percentage. Jackson had 398 slugging percentage, while the Tigers have 434 slugging percentage. And it's going to the Mariners, which they really needed him. The Mariners have 244 batting average, 389 RBIs, 327 on base percentage, and a slugging percentage of 371. So the Tigers Tigers traded Austin Jackson for a team that really needed him, because in the Tigers, Austin Jackson was kind of subpar compared to the average of the team. Now, the Mariners really need his help, and I believe that he will actually help in the future. And the summary of this episode, the Mariners and the Tigers end up, I think, in my opinion, I think they're winners in this 3-team trade. The Rays, they end up with they end up short in the trade. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe for more sports vlog, and I'll leave the link in the description. My previous episode of sports vlog, where I was talking about the John Lester, Jonas Cespedes trade. Actually, it was today that I made that video. It was about 12 o'clock, and right now it's up. The time is about 5:22. So it was about 5 hours ago that I made my first video. So I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.